Hello guys and welcome back. Today we will configure the SSH. The SSH is a security shell. That means it's a protocol that provides a secure remote connection to the device. So the SSH, you want to securely connect from this PC to the router, you have to configure the SSH. So let's check and see how to configure it. Let's come to this router. Configure the IP address. Say no. Enable config T. We will configure the interface gigabit 0 by 0. IP address will be 192.168.100.1. Subnet mask will be 255.255.255.0 and say no shut. The port is up now. I have already configured the PCs. So let us check if the PC can ping its default gateway, which was 192.168.100.1. May take some time. Let me check. Oh yes, it's pinging now. It's the default gateway. So connectivity is good. Let's ping from this PC to the router. Yes, it can ping. So now let's check how to configure the SSH. Exit. First, we have to enable or make a host name. Host name will be R1. Then we have to configure the enable password. Let's say Cisco. Then we have to configure an IP domain name. Let's say cisco.com, for example. Then we have to configure a username. Username will be admin and password will be Cisco. Now we have to configure or enable the SSH, IP SSH. We will use version 2. So the version 2 uses the RSA. We have to generate a key. So you have to say crypto key generate. We will use RSA. We can use 1024 Telegram. So as you can see, the SSH2 version 2 has been enabled. Now we have to access it through the line VTY. Line VTY from 0 to 15. Now we will use the login as local. We have to ensure the way transport input. So we have SSH and telnet. We are only using the SSH. So now exit and do right. Let us check if we can get access through this PC from the router. Let's come to PC1, come to the COM prompt and say SSH-L. The name was admin. The IP address was 100.1. To ask us a password was Cisco. Enable password was Cisco. Now we are now remotely from the PC, remotely connected to the router. Let's check. We are in the router. For example, let's change the host name from R1 to R1-SSH. We can change the R1. So you have to enable the version first of the IP. Then you have to create an IP domain name. Then you have to configure a username and a password. Then enable password for the privilege mode. Then you have to generate encrypt, and then configure the line VTY, and the access will be log in locally. The transport will be SSH only. Thank you so much. Hope you gained some knowledge. This is how to configure the secure shell SSH.